Welcome back. This is Razakius, and we are back in Hearts of Iron 4, playing as South Africa. So, I needed to pull one of the battleships off of my fleet over here in the Atlantic, which is probably fine. The number of convoys that it's getting seems to be weakening. Probably because I've taken so many of these islands that it's inefficient to come that way, basically. Because the way that this is going up, it's going through this sea, and I had no way to cover it all. So, I have one fleet that's covering these three, and then another fleet that's covering these three. So this is pretty well secured at this point. And hopefully everything else is too. We're going to go ahead and start our raid. I don't know how well this is going to work for us. It looks like Japan has taken the other side. So this might have some fruits for our labor, just because Japan has already apparently softened the blow for us. I wasn't expecting that. They had left that island alone almost entirely this entire time. I really wasn't expecting someone to go after it. But, whatever. Hopefully we can still take this side of the island at least. And then we can go from there. It looks like all these little islands, for the most part, are islands that don't have ports, and we really need ports. So one idea would be to come over and start attacking the Dutch East Indies. Let's see. What do they have for trade? They do have aluminum, and that would be a big win. There is some oil there as well. We don't need the oil as much. Thankfully, our excursion over into Saudi Arabia Peninsula has given us a little bit of oil right there, and it's enough to keep us afloat. United Kingdom has capitulated yet again, and that has given me a whole bunch of spare weapons just for the heck of it. That's the second time that the United Kingdom has capitulated. Alright. Let's see how this is going. It looks like it ended already, which is too bad. That didn't work for us at all. What do I want to do about that? So that looks like it's one of the big air bases that they have. Oh wait, here's some more. Oh, that's my 4, so that's not going to work very well, the 4 Marines. So they have 5 divisions. Actually, those 4 Marines are doing quite well. If I can get these guys to come back right away, I wonder if we can... We did it! Ha ha! We took it! That's unreal! I'm gonna cause it that the infantry soften the blow. That's unreal. I'm shocked that that happened. Alright. We do need the infantry to take the rest of it, however. So we will wait until they make it over here. Because 5 troops. Now, we've basically quarantined off this island, so they are going to suffer mightily for this, because they have no way to get supply at this point. We have that control. There are 900 airplanes in this area, so that should help that front. This is owned by Free France. I wonder if I'm very torn between the idea of going and trying to nab some land for South Africa in the middle of India, even if it is this little bit right here. But this is quite the war that's turned out right here, and I don't really have the troops to be able to defend almost any of it. I really don't even have the troops for this island, but we're going to make a go of it anyway. Yeah, and they're trying to already take it back, but we're not going to let that happen. So what we're going to do is we want to split this in 2. Actually, I'm going to slow down a little bit here. This is like the first time I've slowed down in like 5 years. Split in half. We're going to have half go that way. And then the other half, well, I mean, the other half go that way. And that's going to, basically, we're going to try to surround these guys. The goal here was to basically take away their airplanes and replace them with mine. They are none too happy. I think they completely understand what I'm doing. The other nice thing is if I start taking more of these areas... Oh, fuck you, Japan. My hope was that I could wrest control of it, but it looks like they have already either taken some of it, or I'm just going to get fucked over all over the place. So we're going to move the other 6 here, and then we're going to try to pincer them in a little bit. Wow. So the Cape radar is almost done. Sahara radar is done. And Madagascar is done with the military base. Ooh. A new Marine. Well then. We shall bring you out with the troops. A 5th Marine. After all this time, we have 5. Alright. Let's go ahead and try to take this. For South Africa, we will have the southern portion of this little teeny island. I bet Japan takes the whole thing. Because that's how my luck goes. Come on. Make it mine. Nope. Japan. F you, Japan. Alright, let's move my guys back. Oh, and that Marine is not actually part of this group yet, so we'll go ahead and add him. Oh, that was disheartening. But, again, it's little bits that we can help. I guess. We're going to have these guys come back out here. I'm going to go after this island. And I'm going to make a stab at the Dutch East Indies. So as soon as I can start moving my guys... Why can't I move my guys? I should be able to. There we go. And actually, I might... So I can do this. Well, no, because if I base from there, it's just gonna pull for Japan, and I don't want to do that. So, start there and go out here. I'm not sure if that's gonna work for me. I have a suspicion that one's not gonna be a freebie because it's kind of controlling a little bit of their area. But we're gonna give it a shot. You know, actually, this whole setup of mine is probably great for my allies here in India because it's really cutting off any sort of supplies that they have. So we have that one going there, and this one. I'm mightily worried about this. I'm not sure if this is going to work at all. At all, even remotely. But if I can grab land, that's what we're here for, right? We're here to conquer. If this doesn't work, I think we're gonna reconsider coming over after Brazil. However, Brazil is fairly new into this war, and while I have been getting a whole bunch of convoys out of it, not enough. I don't see one division over there. Ooh, he might be ripe for the taking. That's good to know. Very good to know. So we need to get. Just doing those three. Ouch, Nike. I need to grab this guy and have him also go after this area here. But they're also busy killing things. Like, he doesn't need no help. He don't need no help. I actually think for this guy, I'm going to leave it just these two and leave this one out of it. So that he can concentrate all of his time elsewhere. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we have a couple of slots here that I've been ignoring yet again. Bad Razak. It's so difficult nowadays to figure out what I want to build. There, whatever. Research that. Rocket artillery? I don't even know if that's good. Come on, stop attacking things, guy. I mean, it's good that you're attacking things, but come on. Well, this guy should be able to go. Let's see if he can. We're gonna give that guy a go. And we're getting pretty close that we can start upgrading airplanes, which, you know, we don't actually have airplanes. So that's pretty impressive. I don't think we have any whatever aces yet either. All right, getting close. Gotta grab them. Come on, got them. Port. Convoy rating, East Indian Ocean, and you. Yep, that'll do it. And then, so he's still 10 days away anyway. But hopefully the 10 days will help constrain him. So this is not going to be uncontested. Ooh, he just took two guys off though. So this might actually work out to my advantage. Those... No, okay. These guys are taking frickin' forever. Come on, hurry up. Japan, I swear to God, if you take this, I'm gonna be so mad at you. I think Japan is going there too. Japan. Oh no, he seems to be drifting off. How is my production these days anyway? We have everything at work, but we're not producing destroyer 4s or motorized vehicles. That's how bad we are with steel. I'm hoping that if we can grab this and get some aluminum going, that would be wonderful for us. Ooh, that has steel. Unfortunately, it's Japan's. There's some steel there. There's oil and rubber all over the place here, but that's not necessarily helpful. There is steel in Australia. Considering that Japan's not been having luck against Australia, I'm not really hopeful that that's going to work out well for me either. But I am open to going after Australia, and I do think that this peninsula is probably going to be one of the easier places to defend. So 78 off the bat, 80. We might have a good chance here. Yeah, I think we're going to get this. 90, because we have one Marine still in reserves. There we go. Just like that, we have established yet another island for the motherland. Is this Japan? Yes, that is Japan. You go ahead. And you, now that you're here, let's have you go up here. See if that's a thing that can happen. That would be kind of awesome. Have him come up. He's not, unfortunately, 17 days. It used to be like 7, maybe because I'm getting further out. I'm not sure. Not sure at all. So he's still defending the southern port, but not the northern port, it seems. My goal here is to come in and take the southern port with my Marines, take the northern port with the infantry. Now, I might not need to. That's a very real possibility, but I need to have both of these guys come landfall there to make it worth my while. Getting the aluminum from this is going to be great. I think that's going to help production quite a bit. Because I do have things, let's take a look. Support equipment is not being produced as much as it could because it's missing aluminum almost completely. And actually, I have a lot of support equipment, so I'm going to drop down one, and we're going to replace it with, which one of these? Super heavy tank destroyer. That's what we're going to go for. Just one. Here comes our guys. Still a week left. Can I grab this thing fairly uncontested, though? They are shooting at my troops, however, from the air. Yeah, uncontested. Unbelievable. I can't believe that he basically just gave that to me. Alright, so we're going to take this in half and take that in half, and we're going to have him just run back and grab these. And then we'll have him come up the other side. How are these divided up? So it's all one giant province, 8 unlocked slots. So it's actually a pretty nice location for me if I can get it. This has actually been a really eventful and helpful episode. I've been able to get a ton of islands in this episode. It's worked out really well for me. Good job, episode. Alright, you go ahead and start making your push. And once he gets up here, I think I'm going to take my troops and push down at the same time, hopefully making it so that I just get it because they're being overwhelmed. That will give me 2 ports. We're at yellow. That's actually not bad. I'm actually surprised by that. What the heck? I didn't want all you to go. Alright, you go there. Oh, you're gonna come attack me now? You can't come attack me. Ooh, the United States has gotten involved. We don't like that. What is this? That's a Japanese aircraft carrier. Interesting. I've never had an aircraft carrier in any playthrough. I've not really believed in them and their usage too much, so I've kind of avoided them. They're kind of expensive, and I'm not really sure how useful they are. But they were kind of annoying when the United States had them, and I was taking over the U.S. or Mexico. They kept on bombing the hell out of me. That was annoying. Let's go ahead and do... Well, we can't do carrier versions of those, but we can do a carrier version of the Firefly. So we're going to do that. And you guys... One more. Just a little bit further. Alright. I'm going to have these guys come down too. Yep, and that's that. We took Medan. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this episode. We were able to get quite a bit of stuff in this. It was a good episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe below, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.